and yet it's fucking rammed, but no one's got any money, and we're in a cost of living crisis, and the government shafted us, and no one can eat or drink or afford energy.
I am traumatised. I am a victim. My whole family are victims. I cannot believe how angry I am. I said to Aaron, I'm going to make a video about this. He's like, I'll make it later. I'm like, no, I need people to know how angry I am, and I feel the height of anger right now. If there is anywhere in the world I think you should not go, it's to Legoland in half term.
You know what really fucking sucks? Is not being able to have a single plan on a Friday night because of the fact that you literally cannot leave the house without blinking and spending a fucking £100. Like, how has Scotland got so expensive? Like, not just Scotland, the whole of the UK. It's an absolute shit show how expensive it is out there at the moment.
I don't know if you've noticed, but going out in the UK these days feels like planning a mini holiday. Pubs are empty, cinemas half full, and coffee shops charge you so much. It's not that we've all become antisocial, we're just broke. The cost of living's gone up, wages haven't, and suddenly staying in isn't a choice. It's the new way of life. Let's see what people are feeling.
Guys, tell me we're in a cost of living crisis without telling me we're in a cost of living crisis. It's Bank Holiday Monday, and the streets of London are empty. There is no hustle and bustle today. And normally, guys, on a bank holiday, everyone's out. This bank holiday, everyone's staying indoors. Everyone is staying indoors. People not only resting their minds and bodies, people are resting their bank accounts. I never thought I'd see the day, guys. I never thought I'd see the day. Hard times. It's hard times out here. Hard times. Everyone stay safe.
Centre Parks needs to be ashamed of themselves. I had an email from Centre Parks the other day to say they still had availability for October half term, and so I went online to see what availability they had and see what the prices were. And just look at this, and I know this is nothing new. I know we've been talking about the Centre Parks school holiday price increase, but just look at this. This is disgusting. So the week after October half term for one of Centre Park's like standard lodges is £699 for 4 nights. And then look at the price the week before in or during October half term. The price increases to £2,249. That's over triple what this price is just a few days after. I think it's an absolute scam. And it's no wonder that families are taking their children out of school when you start to see these types of price increases. Centre Parks, you need to be ashamed of yourselves, because this is a scam.
This man just dropped 20 quid on a sausage and a sad scoop of chips. He is so pissed off he starts questioning every decision that led him here.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit are these chip shops? So, thought I'd pull in this place, get myself a sausage and chips, a bit of curry sauce on. Oh yes. So, fucking hell, I'm still shocked. I had a large battered sausage, normal chips, and a curry sauce over the top, just a little sprinkle, you know. My little lady Dozens, my little baby, she had a pucker pie, and she had chips and a little pot of gravy. How the fuck is that over 20 quid now? Fucking hellfire. What's gone wrong?
So here I am on a long journey to Norwich from London. All the trains everywhere have been cancelled, like it's crazy. And I went to go and book a ticket and it was 160 quid to Norwich one way from where I was staying, just outside Gatwick. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, let me know in the comments what the price of trains are where you are, and what's the most you paid? I am not going to pay 880. I only paid £57 from Agada to London. So I've got a ticket that's going to get me halfway, and let's see how far I get. And I don't even know when I'm going to get there. It's saying 3 hours 50 minutes at the moment. So yeah, and I have to go on the underground, which I'm dreading. So let's see how far I get on my £27 ticket.
Lunchtime, you might not see that much more of it. Okay, thank you very much.
The Circle Line train via Tower Hill and Liverpool.
That's me arriving in Heverset, Norwich, after 5.5 hour journey. What a nightmare. Managed to get the train for 28 quid, not the 130 odd quid that they wanted. My flight from Agada was only £52. So do you think, look, freezing 3 degrees and I've got this little coat on. Oh my god, do you think that the UK is just a rip-off when it comes to travel? And was I right, just trying to obviously get the train cheaper than what they expected me to pay? Let me know in the comments what's your most expensive train journey, and I'm going to go and have a curry with my daughter now. Flowers, yes, not for me, for my daughter, for Valentine's Day. I didn't even get a message.
You know what really fucking sucks? Is not being able to have a single plan on a Friday night because of the fact that you literally cannot leave the house without blinking and spending a fucking 100 quid. Like, how has Scotland got so expensive? Like, not just Scotland, the whole of the UK. It's an absolute shit show how expensive it is out there at the moment. Like, you used to be able to, when you were younger, like, maybe go out with like 30 quid, it'd be a cheap night out, but you maybe get a taxi, you get some drinks, maybe get into a club. But now, like, you'd be lucky if you got 2 drinks with that. Like, it's extortionate. And not just like going out to drink, like, I'd like plans doing anything, but I can't because everything costs so much money. Like, even getting a takeaway. And like, free stuff, the only real free stuff you can do now is like going out to look at things. But the weather's shit. Like, it's so mental that everything in the UK right now is so overpriced. And the fact that like the wages aren't really going up that much, but like taxes, national insurances, petrol prices are, energy prices are, it's mental.
This mum shelled out a week's worth of groceries for tickets, only to spend most of the day in lines that barely moved.
I am traumatised. I am a victim. My whole family are victims. I cannot believe how angry I am. I said to Aaron, I'm going to make a video about this. He's like, I'll make it later. I'm like, no, I need people to know how angry I am. And I feel the height of anger right now. If there is anywhere in the world I think you should not go, it's to Legoland in half term. And I don't mean like, oh, funny, it's like, it was busy. No, they should max capacity that. I would much rather go on their website to book a ticket and it's a sold out rather than book it like we have and get there and it's fucking chocker. We've been there. We were in the park today for 4.5, almost 5 hours. Guess how many rides we did? 3 rides. The only thing that you don't have to queue for in the place is the toilets, and that's probably because kids are pissing themselves in the queue. We were queuing for so long. Like, my poor children, they did so well, but they were queuing for so long. A man come out from Legoland with a box of stuff, and I thought, oh, he's going to do like a little show for the kids because it's fucking long. No show. He's just clearing up piss. And I don't blame kids for doing it, because when you're in the queue, you can't leave the queue very easily to get back in, or to get back out and then to get back in. So in half terms, bearing in mind it's £38 to book ahead per ticket and like 68 on the door. So why don't they say, because it's half term, we'll make the tickets cheaper because you're not going to be able to get on many rides. Oh, and buy a fast pass. Buy a jump the queue ticket. The jump the queue tickets were freaking long. And do you know what's cheaper than a fast pass? A school fine. Take your kids out of school to go, because there is absolutely no point in going in half term. 3 rides. We queued for 1 hour and 20 minutes for like a family ride, one that we can all do because of like height restrictions. It literally lasted 3 minutes. We were queuing for so long. And it's so busy. We watched a bit of a show on our way through. It was like a mosh pit. Preston's skull was almost cracked open by someone dropping their crutch onto him. We positioned the kids so they could see the show, and then there was people standing on the fence in front of them. It's not enjoyable. I'm glad we've now got a nice meal and swimming And then we have got another day there tomorrow. It was like, because we're doing a short break, you get your second day free. I'm pretty sure they only do it second day free is because after your first day, if you've got your second day booked, you'd be like, I'm not coming back. I want a refund. They'll be like, no, that's free. You can't have a refund. Legoland is shit.
So I've just paid in Liverpool £4.95 for a shot of Tia Maria / Baileys. You can go to Aldi and you can get a bottle of Baileys for £4.95, £4.50 I think it is. I've just paid that, and they lure you in with a little sign. Let me find the sign. Look, £6.95 for cake and coffee, and that would be wonderful. And all I wanted was an alcoholic beverage in there, and it was an extra £4.95. Extortion. It's next level Pizza Hut. That's all I'm going to say. Anyone who's got a view on this, I'd love to hear it, but that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. Liverpool, you've got a lot of transport. I thought up north was cheap. I was wrong.
You pay half your paycheck for a train ticket, and in return, you get the honor of standing armpit to armpit with strangers. British public transport at its finest.
Much better to be busier down that. Maybe that's why. Maybe this is where there's no
£120 for the pleasure of this train journey. Happy Sunday.
So everybody's saying that the cost of living crisis is killing them. They've got no money to eat, gas and electric. Look how fucking busy this place is, and it's the biggest fucking rip-off shop on the high street. Here you go, 23 quid for a fucking cup. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. 6 quid for a sausage bap. £2.50 for a fucking packet of kettle crisps. 4 quid for that. 4 quid. Yeah, every cunt skimp, but in here it's fucking busy all the time. Cheeky robbing cunts, and no one's asked about paying them prices. Get to absolute fuck. And then you've got Costa, 6 quid, 5 quid. And yet it's fucking rammed, but no one's got any money. We're in a cost of living crisis, and the government's shafted us, and no one can eat or drink or afford energy. If you want to deal with the cost of living, get yourself to Poundland, 3 quid for a fucking meal deal. Mint. Any drink you want, including all the bottles. And get on this, Pound Bakery pasta, a fucking bin lid. Poundland knows how to fucking deal with the cost of living.
So I'm going to have a rant now. School summer holidays, prices and all the rest of it. But look at this, right? Travel lodge, budget hotel chain, school summer holidays, 2 nights in Basingstoke. Tourism hub. Not having a go at Basingstoke, but in Basingstoke, guess how much? Look at this. 314 quid for 2 nights in a travel lodge in Basingstoke. Bloody hell.
Nights out, family days, even a simple train ride. They're all turning into luxury experiences for ordinary people. So where does that leave us when everyday life starts to feel exclusive? Because if this is the new normal, it makes you wonder, what's next? If this hit close to home, drop a comment. I want to hear how it's been for you. And if you're into honest takes with a bit of bite, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.